Hey, what's up, everybody? Now, I found some wrestling news online. Don't know if it's true or not, but apparently Luke Harper has requested his release from the WWE. Came back from an injury, and they never really used him. Now, I actually like Luke Harper. And people don't realize he's a former Intercontinental Champion, too, when he defeated Dolph Ziggler. I think it was 2014, I believe, when Luke Harper became the Intercontinental Champion, defeating Dolph Ziggler. And he also was a tag champion with the Bludgeon Brothers, of course. Luke Harper was an amazing talent. He was really good. He could do a lot of athletic things for a guy his size. Had a pretty cool gimmick, everything. I don't know why, but I liked Luke Harper. They just didn't want to use him, I guess. And the roster is pretty stacked right now. What's up, man? Yeah, Luke Harper. I guess he didn't want to be in the WWE because, like, ever since he came back, they didn't even use him. You know, they could have done so much more with Luke Harper. Maybe they could have had Luke Harper feud with Daniel Bryan or something, or Luke Harper maybe join Daniel Bryan, or you know. But if you really looked at what Luke Harper was in the ring and how talented he was as far as a performer, he was really, really good. But I guess the WWE didn't really want to do nothing with him. Maybe Vince McMahon's big announcement is that he's bringing Luke Harper back to the WWE on SmackDown. Bringing him back to SmackDown. No. I don't know. I saw it, but I don't know what's going on, Derek. I don't know about that. But yeah, that's not going to happen. But yeah, as far as the WWE goes, it looks like Roman Reigns is going to be the star. And a lot of wrestlers aren't happy with the WWE. It's just kind of a shame when, like, they want to leave and it takes a lot of courage to leave. Like, Sasha Banks isn't so happy. And she wants to leave. You know. And these are just rumors you hear online. You can't always, listen to rumors. But, like, also think of it this way. If the WWE post on their website, hey, this person has requested their release, and they're like Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose was on WWE news that Dean Ambrose was going to leave the WWE anyways, and now Luke Harper is going to leave. So, hey, what's up, Justin? How you doing, man? So now Luke Harper is going to leave the WWE. And like I said, they didn't do anything with him anyways. Why not? But where do you go from here? Because Luke Harper, I saw him in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania 35. He was just kind of there. He didn't do anything, Just call it Harper? I don't know. It's like, yeah, I know. I fall asleep a lot. But tonight we got SmackDown. Well, let's see what the online website says about Luke Harper. Yeah, I fall asleep a lot, Justin. I get my live stream. Live streaming's a lot of work and it gets kind of boring after a bit. But Luke Harper's now done, so I gotta stop repeating myself. I'm gonna look up some more. We're talk about it. Yeah. Did you guys enjoy Raw this week? You think Raw was pretty good? You guys enjoy it? I thought Raw was okay. It wasn't that bad. People say it was a bad Raw. It wasn't that bad of a Raw. It was alright. Boring? You know what? Let's see. Luke Harper requests release from WWE. What's next? How come everyone says it wasn't a good show? You got AJ Styles on the show, Naomi, the Usos, The Miz, and Rey Mysterio, and Andrade, and Selena Vega, and Eric Young, who they didn't even talk about. He requested his release. Okay, you think SmackDown's going to be better if it's 3 hours? Okay, let's see what they say. Luke Harper request release from WWE. As of evening, here's what Luke Harper said. Okay. Luke Harper, a talented professional wrestler, announced today on Twitter that he was formally requested a release from WWE. As of this evening, I have requested a release from WWE. The past 6 years have been simply an amazing journey around the world and back with lifelong friends and family. I'm proud of it all. I'm proud to say I shared the ring with my coworkers. This decision, as difficult as it was, feels right for myself and WWE. My goal in the future is to continue to grow as a performer and person and continue to make my family proud. Thank you from the top to the bottom of WWE. Thank you to the fans for your undying support. Thank you, everyone. Basically thanked them and said, hey, thank you for all your support. But I guess he wanted to be a performer somewhere else, and the WWE wasn't doing it for him. But you know, good for him. Where is he going to go from here? Maybe All Elite Wrestling? Imagine Luke Harper versus Kenny Omega. Nah. You know what? Impact Wrestling. Some NXT stars go to Impact Wrestling. Impact Wrestling is not that bad of a show. It's really not. It's just kind of sad seeing like there's nobody in the crowd like it was back in the day. That's where EC3 needs to go. EC3 needs to get away from the WWE and go to a different promotion. What do you think? But Luke Harper, part of the Wyatt family, became Intercontinental Champion, etc. You know. Let's see. Reason why Braun Strowman destroyed EC3 on WWE Raw. There are a lot of questions on the WWE has handled EC3 since he moved up. Let's see. Aside from winning against Dean Ambrose in February, EC3 has been treated as an afterthought. He's been losing matches at live events, and he was destroyed by Braun Strowman on Monday Night Raw when he was chokeslammed to the staging area near the announcers. We've been writing about it for months. The word going around WWE is he's in the doghouse, but nobody seems to know why, except Vince McMahon is not very fond of him right now. So Vince McMahon isn't fond of him, and I've talked about this before. It's surprising because many looked at him as a potential breakout star on the main roster. Yep, I did. Due to his look. His look and his mic skills. Yes. Last night beatdown was not in the original plans. Last night beatdown was not the original plans. I was told that there is a segment planned for Strowman and Samoa Joe, but Joe is sick with the flu. So Samoa Joe has the flu right now. That's why he missed the draft. So the decision was made to have EC3 get beat up to fill in for the original segment that was supposed to feature Joe. So was Braun Strowman supposed to beat up Samoa Joe and chokeslam him through the stage? During the dark match last week, EC3 was accompanied to the ring by Drake Maverick and his manager, but it appears to have been dropped already. So Drake Maverick, Rockstar Spud, is not going to be EC3's manager. Okay. So they're going to make Drake Maverick EC3's manager, but they dropped it. Bully Ray thinks EC3 would be better off in NXT. Hey, what's up, Fortnite player? How you doing? Here's 5 reasons why Braun Strowman destroyed EC3. EC3 was caught up from NXT too soon. Should EC3 have been in NXT a little bit longer? That's another question. He's ready. It happened yesterday. He's not the best wrestler, but that's not important when you have personality. All right. Braun needed to regain his momentum. Braun Strowman just won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. He didn't need to gain momentum. That was one of the reasons they posted. No, Braun Strowman doesn't need to gain momentum. No way. The dog. EC3 has been outshined by other recent hires. EC3, Ricochet, and Aleister Black are good. I like Aleister Black. And I like Ricochet. But Aleister Black isn't doing a whole lot. Neither, I mean, him and Ricochet are a tag team. They can be a good tag team, and it's a good way to experiment with both of those guys. But I don't see a whole lot of personality. Ricochet does his little flip things all the time, and it's just kind of becoming too old. All right. Well, continuing the Braun and Alexa storyline. Braun and Alexa Bliss. What does that have to do with EC3? No character, no plans. The Undisputed Era. I don't know how they would do on the main roster right now. Adam Cole showed at TakeOver that he's a main event player and he can wrestle and he can make a match good and interesting. I earned a lot of respect for Adam Cole during that match. Aleister Black has a very good character, but putting him in a tag match, that right there is not going to help him too much. Aleister Black, he sits down like this. He can talk a little bit. Adam Cole, the WWE champion. Yeah, I don't know. If I was EC3, I would just leave. But let's see what else is going on. WWE Releases. Who's been released this year? All WWE Releases. Well, I'm going to talk about 2018. That's That's 8. TJP. Enzo Amore, Big Cass over in Ring of Honor. Emma, I guess Emma counts as one of them. So Enzo Amore, I just mentioned Enzo Amore. He was released. You said TJP, Big Cass, right after Money in the Bank. Let's see who else. I already mentioned Big Cass. Richard Swann, who's in Impact Wrestling. Richard Swann. Him and Sasha Banks were actually kind of like a team for a second. Richard Swann's doing much better in Impact Wrestling, I'll tell you that much. I forgot about Richard Swann. He was alright. He's a former Cruiserweight champion. So, he's alright. You like Richard Swann? Yeah, he's okay. Abby Faith, I don't know who that is. Mae Young Classic? Yeah, I don't know who that is. I didn't watch the Mae Young Classic. Richard Swann, though, he's out X Division, or he was an X Division champion, so I guess, or maybe he still is the X Division champion. He's feuding with Sami Callihan, Sage, Beckett. They're gonna say Tessa Blanchard too. She was in the Mae Young Classic, but Ming, don't know who these people are. Zeta. A bunch of Mae Young Classic people. Hey, what's up, Peely? How you doing? Talking about released wrestlers. What you up to? You guys ready for SmackDown tonight? I'll be right here watching with you guys. Yeah, Eric Young's on Raw. Yeah. The Ely twins. I guess being in the WWE isn't all it's cracked up to be. Yeah, I kind of do too. I feel bad for him too. So basically, a bunch of Mae Young Classic and NXT rookies have been released from the WWE. You know. CM Punk just walked out. Sometimes, I guess when there's other companies growing and you have money in your pocket and you have decisions like when a job mistreats you, you want to move on from that job. You know, I was in that position where I was working a crap job and I got mistreated and I wanted to move on. You know, I know how it is, so. You want to feel like you're important, you know, and a lot of these wrestlers don't feel important. Yeah, guys, I'll see you guys today for SmackDown in an hour. I also want to bring up Luke Harper being released. Hope the best up for him. Hope he does well in any other promotion he does. Hopefully he becomes a champion. The former Intercontinental and Tag Team Champion Luke Harper has been released from the WWE. I hope the best for him in his future. That's all I'm going to say. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you tonight for SmackDown. Have a nice day. And later, everybody.